Okay, so let's see if this will help you better. And sorry, I've still got my morning no makeup whatever face on, and it's fine. You're a mom, you know. And baby girl's asleep right now, so I can tell you real quick. You can read the article too, but like I said, so that's how the handprint turned out. And it was with me and Carl. It did end up being, yeah, like the article says, easier with two hands, because I held her other hand because she was always wanting to, like, you know how they always want to grab everything when I'm putting her hand here, and she's like trying to grab the other hand in the bulb, and what's that? So I held her other hand. He put her hand on here. Then the ink is invisible, so you don't see it. And so then I went over to I had a big piece of cardboard, so I didn't get glitter all over the floor and stuff, and then a piece of paper on the cardboard, so the glitter fell onto the paper, so that I'd be able to, you know, fold the paper and then like funnel it back into the container, because you can reuse it. So anyways, where was I going? Oh yeah, so the ink is invisible, so I didn't ever remember where the handprint was. I just kind of like went around the bulb until I saw, okay, it's starting to stick there. So then I, you know, like the article again says, be liberal, liberal with, is that the right word? I did go to college, you know that. Don't be shy with the glitter. Just pour a ton on until you get it all covered up. And then her thumb is like, didn't come out right, so I took I think on like the fourth tries when I got her handprint right. So I kept taking the wipe and just wiping it all off, and we had to do it again. But then finally I got one that looked kind of pretty good. Like some of the fingers were together and stuff, but her thumb was like the only thing that's like, oh, it's such a mess, I don't want to do this again. And I just dipped my finger into the ink, and then just like real soft, not the entire finger, because obviously it's different shape, but just real soft, kind of like formed it. Anyways, and then you want to make sure you have the Q-tips with you, and I just was kind of like cleaning up around the handprint, and it's like, oh, I just need to get between the fingers, open those up a little bit, shaped the roundness of the tip of her finger and stuff, and like that's how it turned out. So pretty good. So anyways, that's how I did it. But yeah, so this is the ink pad. It's the Stampabilities, and we just put her hand on this, like, and kind of did this to make sure we got it all over. And it says acid free. It doesn't say non-toxic, but I did a lot of research and I found an article that talked about this one, and they said that it was safe. I'll send the article to you, so it's up to you if you want to use it or not. And I did, and we had the wipies next to us, and we just wiped her hand off real good with the wipey. Carl was good that Carl was there, because he held her hands while I walked away to do the glitter immediately, so she didn't put her hand in her mouth. And we wiped off the wipies, and then we went and washed her hands too. This is the glitter, and it's very, very fine glitter. And then, yeah, just pour it all on. And that's, I don't know, I guess that's about it. Oh, no, well, the heat gun. So then I didn't even unwrap the cord. I pulled out one section, and I'm going to put it back in the zip tie so that I can return it. It doesn't look like it gets burned or anything when it's warming up, so it still looks like it's unused. And you want to be careful with the the ornament, because this gets real hot, and ornament is thin glass, so you might have to do it a couple times. But you'll start to see it. I can't really explain it until you just start to do it, but you'll see the glitter and the ink kind of start to like dry or look shiny and raised. You'll see a difference in it as the heat starts getting on it. My big mistake was the text here. I thought it was a mistake, actually, because this pen needs to actually be baked, it says. It says put it on your surface and then bake it for 40 minutes. You can't bake glass ornament for 40 minutes. That's gonna, crack. But still, I was like, oh crap, do I have to bake it for like 10 minutes or something? Or like, this paint was supposed to be baked on so that it sticks into the the glass, because it wasn't, when I tried to just do this, it wouldn't rub off, but it can peel off. Over the years, it would be peeling off, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't bake it anymore because I'll overcook the powder, and what do I do? And I asked some people in my mommy's group, and they're like, you can use your heat gun on it. duh, okay, like it's just saying it needs heat, so put this on your text. Okay, so I've been using the heat gun on the text, but it's taking a while. You can start to fill when it's not has any dimension anymore. When the heat is done, I guess, is when it starts not, like, let's see, the 6 pounds here is, there's no raise, but I still need to do the numbers here a little bit more. I can still feel a little bit of raise. So it's taken me a little bit of time because I started doing it yesterday, just going back and forth. Obviously, I didn't stand there all day and do it, but this ornament gets real hot, so then I'd be like, okay, that's probably enough heat. I don't want it to crack, and put it down, let it cool down, and come back in like an hour or however long you want to do it. And I would like touch it like after I'd be doing it. I'm like, okay, how hot is the ornament? Okay, that's pretty hot. Probably don't want to put any more heat on it. So I need to finish off the paint. So that was my only, I thought, mistake. So if you want to try and see if there's any way to bake that on, I don't know about the glass ornament, because this heat gun takes a little bit longer, but that's what I did, and it's starting to work out just fine. And that's everything. Yeah, like I said, this glitter, it like sticks to the inside of the glass like real cute, so you can still see through it, but you get the shine and stuff. And it's like it's kind of staticky or something, so I'm sticking to it. I think that's everything. I had some little bit of tweezers here. Jody making tweezers, so you can get inside the ornament and like move things around if you need to, because you have to like roll up the picture, stick it in the hole, so then it's rolled once it's in there. So I took the tweezers and kind of like pushed it on the other side of the picture to like in the middle of the picture to make sure it like unrolled a little bit. And then the last thing, when you are heating this up with the heat gun, the ornament, like I said, it gets real hot. Even the top metal part right there gets real hot, so you don't want to be touching that while you're doing the hot gun, so be careful of that. I got this little calendar strainer thing, and I'm just holding that. So if you have something like that, or maybe gloves, some sort of gloves that can handle the heat or whatever, just saying, just be careful. And yeah, that's everything. I hope that helped a little bit. It always helps to hear things maybe in person, and I'm trying to check out everything for you. So